people? How are you today? I didn't do my nails yet. I'm going to do them when I'm done with this live. Anyways, I decided to chill instead of doing my nails. And today I got my work cut out for me, but it'll be great. So how are you today? So I decided today I am going to do April's birthstone. Why do I do it at the end of the month all the time? I don't know. But it is diamond, and there's very different variations of diamonds, right? You could have looks. There's a pink diamond. There's actually a black diamond, but the pink diamond, there's a gold diamond, a white diamond, and they pick up other colors. So I have never done one, really. So what I'm going to do is, like, if you guys are my client and you said you wanted your birthstone this month and it's diamond, and variations of them, okay? So what I'll do is I will do, I don't know. I'm going to do 2 or 3. So let's get these ready. That's what's making that noise. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these. Now, how funny. Look at how they're all so different. It's so weird. But hey, I feel like after COVID, products came with different materials all the time. I did purchase these all from Young Nails. That's all I use. But that must have been the material the makers were able to get a hold of. It's all fine. I noticed some are a little wider. Like this one's more of a wider. Like check this out. It goes, but hey, that's like good practice for a real nail, right? Because that's how our clients come in. So how are you guys today? Good morning, good evening, wherever you're from. It was so cute. Yesterday I got in bed and this message popped up from Tipsy Diva from Norway, and she's like, "Good night, Mjay. I set my alarm so I could tell you good night. It is good morning for me, but have a great rest." So sweet. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for joining us from everywhere. I was actually off and on watching Twitch with Young Nails. How many of you guys were there? So they were talking. She has a polish shaker, and the polish shaker she had, I had got mine from Gemini Cosmetics, who I'm in brand partnership with. So all of us on the Young Nails team ended up getting them. And that was like, honestly, probably like 7 years ago. But I remember my first polish shaker cost me almost $600 from OPI. And it lasted me a good 6 years. This one's lasted me longer. So Gemini is sold out of them right now, but they are working on getting them back. So you'll get a great deal. I think it was like $2 something for it, which I think is a steal. So look out for that. And make sure you use code MJ15 so you get a discount on top of that, right? So let's see. I'm just going to do shorties because I've been doing long. Maybe I'll do like a medium. Let's see. What do you guys want? You want them a little shorter? Do you want like natural, like a natural nail, like an overlay? I know someone had asked for that. What do you guys think? I'm looking at the chat. I know it's delayed a little, but let me know. Just thinning this out a tad bit. I will be on the lookout for your response. Long. Okay, long. Love Queen. I'm with you. I'm long all the way. Short. Okay, I'll do a couple. I'll do a long and short, okay? So I was brainstorming, and I have some really cool products. I figured I would use something. Well, I'll pull them out in a minute. Let me prep this first. I'm jumping the gun. So we'll do different. Yeah, this one looks a little wider. How weird. Hold on. I'm going to narrow it in a little before I prep. So they all kind of look the same. And that's just, you could have a client that has a wider nail. I would bring it in more too as well. So that's actually good practice. Very, huh?
Jenny Kaylin's on here.
Jenny Kaylin, you are one lucky broad. I love you, girl. That is so cool. She won on our Twitch channel. Two yesterday in a row. And we don't pick them. Our machine picks them. So congratulations, girl. I'm telling you, you need to buy a lottery ticket. What are you waiting for? Or did you already? The only place you can't buy lottery tickets here in Las Vegas, the gambling board takes over everything. So you could go to State Line, which is like 35 minutes from us or something like that. But, or you could go like to Arizona, somewhere else. So I used to buy lottery tickets a lot. Did I ever win? A few dollars here and there. But hey, I probably total in my lifetime, maybe I've gambled like $500 on lottery tickets. I don't think I've ever won. Well, I have won that because scratch offs I won. The most I've won is like 600 on a scratch off. So maybe I paid for all my my baby addiction to the lottery. I really don't have an addiction. So let's put this on. Not to gambling anyway. Thank God I live in Las Vegas. So when I first moved here, I had good luck with it. I just randomly do it. Now I'm like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to do this. So funny. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a new one on. And I get a new one every client. I use it throughout my whole service of the arbor bands. It is a 150 grit arbor band. I'm going to put this on 6,000, no 5,000 because it's a new nail. 5 is perfect. So anywhere from 4 to 6, whatever you're comfortable with, like how your e-file rides, okay? I'm going to, see, let me prep this. I'm going to start right here. You know what I should do? I'm going to do this one too. I'm going to do 2 shorts and 2 long, the same look, okay? Then that way, look how wide this nail is though. Holy wow. I'm doing a diamond, yeah. April's diamond. Yep. I didn't communicate with my partner here what I was doing. I'm like, yes. Yeah. So let's go ahead. See how much wider this nail is? Let me pull this out really quick. If only we could do this to people, huh? We're like, come back in an hour for your nails, please. Or give me 3. I'll see you all later. So this is just because it was a different, I have a different pack, and this is the wide pack apparently. Sad. It's all right. I'm just bringing it in. Now, if she typically had a wide nail, obviously they would be all the same width. That would be fine. So let's just come in right here. And this one we'll do, look how crazy the difference of the size. It's driving me crazy. What? What's our super chat? We got a super chat. Oh my gosh, Queen Love, stop it. You're the best. Thank you so, so much. Yay. You're so sweet. Well, I'm doing long for you anyways, so thank you for supporting me. So our channel, it means so much to us. I'm getting a new one because this one's way too wide. I don't feel like dealing with it. I want my nails to be pretty, so come in here. Yeah, this one's a lot better. So sorry, I should have had this done before, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, and I like to interact with you guys. I decided like 2 hours ago what I was going to do for my live. Usually I'm more prepared for that, but sometimes, and I had a design in mind, but I didn't feel like teaching that today. That's another day. You know how we have different moods every day, right? Then I'm like, I haven't done my birthstone nail. Let's do it. Diamond it is. Okay, so I will go back and prep this. So these 2 are going to be short, kind of. Remember the last stream, someone said, could you do more like natural nails, but like the looks that you do? So we'll do a natural look nail here. Thank you, Love Queen. Love Queen, where are you from? Where do you, what city do you live in, or what state? I'm wondering if she's in the same time zone as us. Okay. Iowa. Yay, girl. Yeah, you're in a different time zone. Thank you so much for being so sweet. You're the best. Are you on our Twitch channel? I'm going to go ahead and come in here and prep. Include our Twitch channel on there. We do giveaways. We're sponsored by Gemini Cosmetics. I am a Young Nails mentor, have been since 2006. And I actually taught for him in 2005 at the end there. But honestly, I love Gemini. My friend Danae was an educator with us for 7 years. Her and Martha have her store, and I'm so happy to be in brand partnership with them. There's very few supply stores these days that are all nails and cosmetics. Okay. All right on, Love Queen. Thank you for enjoying my style of nails and my content. All of us have such a different style and different energy. I love learning from different people and different styles. You tend to attract the clients of the style you like to wear, right? So let me come up a little more. Let me file her side a little better. She has little slivers here. I wish I could do this on a real person today, but Eric doesn't want to wear nails. He's like, believe it or not, you guys, when he started doing nails, I literally put a set on him, a full set, and then removed it. And the reason why I did that is when I work on you, everything clicks. So the way I move your hand and the way I pivot you, my pressure, after I did that, he 100% got it and he flew from there. So we took him off immediately. I didn't make him sport it. He wouldn't have dared sport him. I already know him. I'm going to go into swipe, but he had the opportunity to feel, does it burn? Okay, if it burns, where are you going to go from there? Like all of those things, all of them. So I think that's one of the things when you come train with me in person, I always work on you because it does tie everything in. I'm going to move this back a little because it seems like it's hard for me to stay centered today. Let's see. Okay, that's more comfortable for me. So I'm excited about these. Let me grab my protein bond. I am so sad, you guys. This is the first time I dumped this. Yesterday, my last client, like I knocked it over. I got something to the side and I was to the side and it was still spilling out. So it's like all of it spilled out except like this much on the bottom. I was devastated. Devastated. Well, actually, I don't think it was this one. This one I've had in my kit, but my one at work was brand new. I just opened it and I'm like, no. My client's like, oh no. I'm like, dang it, it's okay. All of us have spilt protein bond. I don't cry over spilt milk, but I cry over spilt protein bond. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to do all four. So I'm going to do long and then I'm going to do active, okay? So you could see both looks. So I'm actually doing 4 nails today. And come through and do another one. Would you have a chance to get me an allergy pill? I forgot to swallow it. I'm so sorry because I'm going to be like a raspy. I sound like I smoke. I don't. Those of you that smoke, I'm not making fun of you. My allergies are so bad right now. I sound like Helen. Take a drink of coffee. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is create my extension. Get that done. And these two I'm not going to extend. I'm going to do an overlay with them and see how it comes out. But I'm going to, do you want me to leave this length like a more natural? I should, huh? Because some people do overlays with them. So I'm going to do that. Are you building a robot? I'm working on a robot. Check that one out.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It'll kick in like 15 minutes and I'll sound like myself again. So let's go ahead and do a longer nail. I love doing longer nails with design. It looks so pretty. When you open it, you initially spill it. Please, I know. You pray to the protein bond gods to not spill. I know it sucks. It makes me sad when I do that. I'm like, why? Let me grab this acrylic bottle. I'm not doing acrylic today, but I'm going to put Sally's hand right here. See how they are already falling off? Yeah, no. Let me just do this one first. So let me get my clear sculptor. Do I have it right here? Somewhere. Here's my clear sculptor. I'm going to use it in here. They have it in the pot as well. Okay. Let me get my nippers for that. Right here, my favorite nippers. Gemini Cosmetics sells them. They are by Nagar, and they stay sharp the whole time. They're the best. And use MJ15 for them. My favorite. Like, I won't go to any other nipper. Better than even Miha's nipper to me. That's an Anton. Those used to be my favorite until I found these, and now I'm like, yeah, no. Okay, I feel like I don't know why my setup's. Yeah, it's all right. I just wish this was a little higher, but it's okay. You know, don't worry about it because it'll be too hard. I got it. I have a ton of acrylic brushes in here. I'm going to move them to the side because they're taking up more space. So what I did is I just put on my clear sculptor and I kind of brought it down. And the reason why I brought it down and didn't leave it at the tip, it's a little easier for you when you are going to apply. Take your product from here, pivot your brush, pivot. When you connect it, stop your movement and come back the other way. Come right here and get more gel. Pivot. Hold on, let me hold this a little better. Come in here, pivot. Once you pivot, stop your motion and come down here and lightly on top of the gel, bring it down. Like light as a feather, you guys. If you don't see it this smooth, you're doing too much pressure, okay? This forces you to be light-handed. Those of you who watched me do acrylic a couple times, the past couple lives, you heard me say, I have to tell myself put pressure, because when I do acrylic, it's a harder product. Even when I file, I have to put more pressure than I do with gel. And when I file, like say eye formation with gel, I tell you no pressure. When I'm with gel. With acrylic, I put slight pressure, and then sometimes more. I actually felt the difference in my hands. It's weird. Okay, I'm gonna come in and wipe this. Want to do another stiletto? We might as well, huh? I loved it yesterday. It was super pretty. Come in here. So you're going to go past the pinch, okay? Hold on. I wiped some off. So let me put a little here. No problem. Get a little bit on your bristles. Come in here and connect it. Go upside down. See how the product goes up to the sky? There we go. Wipe it. And then let's clean it right here. Everything's fixable.
I just created a poll. I want to change our Twitch name. Any suggestions so far?
Our Twitch name should be the same. What do they say?
Nail Vibes, Vibe Nail Company, and then they're going to put some in the chat right now.
I feel like it should all be relevant, but it's going to be cool what they say. I'm interested.
Vibe Nail Lounge?
Yeah. I feel like we should be Vibe Nail Lounge straight aboard. But I love the vibe with MJ and Eric because it is something that's him and me. And you get to see the vibe of us and how how dorky we are. We have a lot of fun. Okay. Let's come right here. Okay, so I am using my favorite brush from Young Nails. It is the Master Gel Sculptor. I love it. It's actually the least expensive one too, so that's a plus. If it was the most expensive, I'd still buy it. I love it. I've tried many companies. I should like show the difference of some because I have different brands and use them and just like do my critique on them. I think they're great for other things, but this is the perfect like length, the perfect width. I love the point because I could get it in every corner. Very nice. And you know what? I had these brushes forever. They used to come in the gel kit when I started doing gel. And I had like about 8 of them. And I used to use the Pro Finesse with the top. One day I cured mine because I was on my last one. I was ordering more and I had to use this. And I'm like, oh my God, why have I not used this? It's because the other one looked more fancy. That's probably why. So funny. I was a hardcore acrylic girl all my years of doing nails. Like for the first like 14 years, I've done nails a long time. But I love my job. Oh, I'm over here not paying attention. I love my job so much that I stay relevant to all the new designs and all the new stuff out there. So it keeps me like just loving my job. I am a big art person. I would love to paint canvases the way I do nails. I used to when I was younger. I just don't have the time for it now. So I have my creative outlet from doing nails. So you can't get better than that. I get to do art all day, every day, and get paid for it. Because if I'm painting my little canvases, I would have to probably pass away for those to sell and be rich. My family would be rich after that. I feel like everybody's starving artists usually. There's very few that are. So I get to do baby Picassos on all my clients' nails and on Sally. Let me see. I want that off because I can't see what they're saying. What names are they saying?
I put some in there. I put Vibe Nails. I put Nail Vibes. I put Vibe Nail Company, and then I'll put my suggestion in the chat.
Or Vibe Nail Lounge.
So far,
what did they say? I want to know.
Nail Vibes is winning.
Nail Vibes. I feel like when you brand yourself, and I like our name we have, but when you brand yourself, I mean, I'm MJ Dela Cruz, but I come on live and educating and everything as Vibe Nail Lounge because that is our salon and mine and Eric's brand together. I still have my MJ _ Dela Cruz. I will always keep that. I've had it forever, but everything that's relevant to us probably should be, but I like Nail Vibes a lot. Okay, so let me get my base now. I'm going to use Synergy Base by Young Nails, the best, the best, the best. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and come in here and base all of them. You know, I have seen people with sets like this, a couple short nails and some long nails. Actually, Anna had a really short nail forever. It'll never grow out right. I didn't do her nails until her nail was destroyed. She's like, what do I do, MJ? And I would tell her. She wouldn't listen. She'd go back to the girl. She'd rip off her nails. Like literally rip off her nails with a credit card underneath and put a new tip on. Finally, she came to me and I'm like, I told you. And then I'm like, there's a way you possibly could fix it. You have to go to a dermatologist and they resurface it. They literally burn your nail bed, like probably with a laser or something, and then hope that your nail, when it starts growing out, will adhere all the way down. It's a 50-50 chance. And there's a doctor in California that does it. I would chance it. And she likes long nails too, so maybe I know it's a scary thing. Who wants to volunteer for pain? But when it comes to beauty and my nails, oh my gosh, I couldn't handle one short nail. And it's this finger too. I have her on my page. Now 18 Ambar does her nails. I moved, 18 Ambar does her, and she still has her shorty. And did I charge her less? No. I still had to do her little baby nail. Okay, so I'm just making sure on this side this is connected. She's awesome. I miss my California clients. All my California clients, I must say. Okay, I'm just going to flash set this really quick. Oh, I could see I didn't go all the way to the top. Hold on. All right. I'm going to put it under the light just so she could get a good cure, but I'm doing Sally, so I'm flashing it. Another thing, last night, my client's very sensitive. It doesn't matter what I do. So I usually get her product on and I come up here and I cure like this. Just flash it, and I take my time with her and I go over it again. Go a little slower the second time. And then the third time I go a lot slower. I'm just showing you what I did. And actually, then she goes under the light, it doesn't burn her. But actually, that took me time, right? But not as much time if I let her do it, because here's the light, and she's like, she would still be like this. And then it's all self-leveling on this side. You kind of learn how to handle certain clients. It's hilarious. Like, you figure out little things you have to do with certain people, but most of your clientele, you could work really smoothly, right? She's sweet, though. Okay, let's do 30 seconds. I'm excited. I have not done this now, but I have, I want to do a pink diamond and a white diamond, or like a clear diamond, so I have these products, like a water magnet by Kokoist. I'm going to use Nail Thoughts by Kokoist. I think that's what I'm going to use because I pulled them out. And that's what my my vision was thinking of, so it'll be cool. You could use cream clays, like a cool cream clay on the bottom, actually. Totally do that. There's many ways you could do it. Okay, let's take down my extension. I didn't grab my tool here. So I was looking on Discord. I've been peeking on there more often. I'm really impressed with all of your nails. You guys are rocking, man. Like rocking. I am so proud of you. Thank you for letting me inspire you. I know for a long time people were asking me, will you teach? They used to ask me if I taught, and I'm like, no, take OWC, because when I lived in California, I had zero time for any extra stuff. I was filming, runway, clients, traveling to different states and countries. It was a lot. It was fun though to add an extra, and I just didn't have my own salon to know where I would do it. So moving here gave me the opportunity to be able to do these things I'm doing for you now. So I am forever grateful, and I'm loving this. Okay, so let's come in right here. So a lot of people would wonder how I did like my dimensionals or my kaleidoscope. My first filming for Young Nails, not the first time I teach for them, but we started filming a lot during COVID. I came in and showed you guys my kaleidoscope nail. It's kind of cool to be able to see how artists create their stuff and be able to share exact products. You know, I don't want to be the only one that does this and not share the product. I understand if you guys spend your time educating yourself and you don't share what you're doing with other people, I get it. I'm a mentor. I'm totally full within my career with everything I'm doing. So I want to teach everybody. So what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to show you, it's a very minor, right? It's actually pretty tight, but if I come like right here, let me get my sharper one. Now I have a less expensive one that is awesome too. It's the same brand as it's Nigar by, it's just a little more less expensive, and Gemini sells them both. They both are as sharp as each other. Okay. They both work amazing. This just has a bigger jaw. They also sell this straight edge flat like that. I kind of like, I've used them both, but I like the angle because see how easy it is to hold here and just trim, like just here. I got this pretty dang tight. See this side? Oh, it's pretty nice. But the reason why I'm trimming it, I could leave it, but the reason why I'm trimming it, wherever it's sticking, if it's a little wider, your nail's going to get a lot wider and you're going to have to bring it in with your e-file. So it creates more work afterwards, okay? Will you move my camera out a little this way, just like an inch, like away from me? And then I'm going to reposition it, like just out, and then I'll, perfect. And then let me reposition everything here. There we go. Okay, that's better. As I don't have to look sideways. So funny. I moved it. That's my fault. Okay, I don't need to be picky. What am I doing? It's good enough, actually. Really good. Okay, so here, there's those two. Remember Mjay 15, Gemini Cosmetics, Gemini Nevada. Okay, so let's check out these products. I have not, I'm going to remove this because there's some dust on it. I personally have not used these yet, like these colors. I actually used the base on one of my lives, like 3 lives ago, I believe. So I'm going to use my milk bases, okay? Remember, these come in bottles and in pots. The bottles have a couple more ounces. They're the same price, but it's hard to use the whole bottle, right? It's just like a little bit more. I like the pots because I like to custom mix with them. It is a soft gel. I usually mix my base, and I didn't do it on this one. I just used Synergy because she has healthy nails, right? But let's say on this one, if she had really thin building nails, I would take whatever color I'm going to use and mix it with fiber gel. So I do like a 50-50 ratio, so it gets the fortifying at the same time, okay? Hi, Miss Cheryl's Place. I just glanced up and saw you came in. So I think I'm going to use cotton candy base. So that's kind of for like the pink diamond. And I'm going to use milk base, which is like a milky white. And I guess I'm using all Kokoist today. And I'm going to use crystal clear water. It's like a diamond look, apparently. When you open it, it looks silver, but you know how diamonds sometimes look silver, but when I activate it, I bet you it's going to turn like kind of white and shimmery. So we're going to do this together. I thought of another nail, but I feel like I want to do this other, but I'm going to show you what I was thinking of using. You know how diamonds look like this sometimes and they catch all that color? So you could also use this. This is a Gemini cosmetic collection. And this color is called, it's a vibe. Actually, I think we named this color. We did. It's a vibe. So that looks like diamonds as well, okay? We're going to do something a little more softer, but no, you could just sprinkle this in and you could have like that look as well. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so we're going to do a pink diamond and a white diamond, and we're going to see how they look. Let's see. I want to see something really quick. I want to know how this is going to look. So remember yesterday I blew my flakes everywhere? I've wiped this I don't know how many times, and it's not really wanting to come off. I'm going to have to get a razor blade. Flakes stick to everything. Okay, so let's see. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm in love with these magnetic colors, this brand. Okay, so let me get one of my, I have a ton of them in here. Let's see, this is from Gemini too, I believe. It has all kinds of things on it. Let me see. Oh, it turns like crystal clear. I don't know, you guys probably can't see it, even though it's on clear, so it does look very diamondy. Oh, we're gonna use this. Let me see if, right there. Let me see if you can see it without my hand there. Yeah, and you'll see it on the pink and on the white. It gives like a really pretty soft. So it's more like the person that's more conservative. If you want to rock out, use It's a Vibe for sure, right? Okay. So let's get started with this. So I guess it'll be fairly simple, but pretty. I can't wait to see what it looks like on the extension. So I will get my little tile here, my gel brush, and I am going to do my pink one first. So see the color of this when you put it on? It's actually kind of sheer. I love it. It's so pretty. You could actually add more layers too. I wouldn't put it on real thick the first time. I would just go through. I'm going to do 2 at a time. Okay. Oh, why am I putting pink on that? Hello. My week has been funny. So if you do that on accident, all of you have done it. Wipe it off. No problem. We're going to go into a white base with the other. Let's switch brushes. Not brushes. I'm not even going to switch my brush. I'm just going to wipe my brush off good. And I'm going to come in with the Milky White. Oh, I'm going to like this. This is so pretty. You know I'm a nude freak though. I love color too, but I tend to wear a lot of nude because I do nails and I scratch them when I work on people and they still look nice. But I find my clientele's a lot of nude. That's how they came to me. They're like, I was never a nail art person, but I love that nude colors you do in art, so they stay nude. And actually, that's when I get the most compliments is when my nails are nude. Like everybody will love a nude nail here and there. I have clients that wear really crazy, then go to nude and then back to crazy again. Okay, so see, this didn't even move. I wanted to try it on all of them to see. So this is not Young Nails, this is Kokoist, but I'm sandwiching it and Young Nails. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to cure this 30 seconds. Ooh, it's going to be pretty. I'm going to do another coat too. Yay. Let's just wait for this a few minutes. We actually have a pink one too. Oh, I have a pink. I'm going to stick with this color, but I will grab the pink one in a minute and show you. It's like a little pinker vibe. I've showed you in another video them. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to do 2 coats of this. I'm going to come in with my cotton candy again. Yeah, that's the perfect kind of pink. Actually, one of my clients, a few of my clients have had pink diamonds, but This one has a 3-carat pink diamond, and it's this color. It's like the softest pink. And my aunt has a yellow one, like a golden. Mine's just regular. Okay, I love this color. It's pretty. You could build with this gel. You could actually do a full structured mani. Check out like my 3 videos ago, or 4 maybe. I did full structured manis with gels, with actually these gels. Some in the pot, some in the bottle. Let's go to milk base. So when I was looking up different diamonds too, like on my story when I posted what I was teaching, I picked all the different colors of diamonds. There's so many different ones. There's some that, like mine catches, it's white, but it catches a lot of light when you see it, like a lot of different color. So I feel like this white background might do that. Every diamond's unique to itself, just like all of us as individuals. And I think that's so special. Not one is alike. Isn't that crazy? Unless it's lab created, it might be alike. I just thought of that. I'm going to take my little striping brush and come right here and fill this little corner in. There we go. Alrighty. Very pretty. 30 more seconds and let's get busy. I'm going to encapsulate these, and on the shorties, let's see. And the shorties will do more of an overlay. I think maybe I'll encapsulate those too. I have a little body, like if she has a flat nail, I'll encapsulate those too. Totally well. So it has a different look. Encapsulation always makes everything look so much more prettier. It's like a magnifying glass, and it turns it to like crystal clear and so gorgeous. I've been doing it for years, like a good, like 18 years I have. 18, yeah, about 18 years. Okay, so here's all our bases. What do you guys think so far? Very pretty milk base. I'll shut it right here. This is called Milky base, and it's NTB05-05, and this one's NTB-08, and it's cotton candy base. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is come in. I'm going to polish the entire nail. Yeah, this is going to be a fairly easy one, but I think it's going to be really pretty. I might add something to it. I'll know as I go. Who knows? I might even put this on my nails. Okay. So without activating the water magnet gels, it looks a little silvery, right? A little silvery. I could feel my allergy pill kick in. Thank you. I'm like, yay. Living in the middle of the desert's no bueno. Sometimes when everything's blooming. Right now there's cactuses blooming. I'm going to go a little heavier right here and a little heavier right there. Let me activate these first. So what do I want to do? Let's mess with it this way. Ooh, that looks really diamondy. Let's kind of cancel it out. I just want to see what it's doing. That's kind of a cool look too, but I like it better the other way. So we're playing with it together, okay? Come by. How many have done this too, where you're like, I don't really like that. Let's redo that right there. Okay, I think I want to get more Maybe I'll use the long one. Let me do the round. Yeah, I like the round better because it leaves it in the middle. Okay, I'm going to do that to this one. There's no messing it up. You just mess around with it. Well, these are the simplest nails. They're so pretty, though. I do like them. Or you could even go, I think I want to do this, like half and half. No, I like that better. Oh, the white base is so pretty. Okay, let's try this. Do you see the, I'll have to pull it up. I'm kind of stuck in here. It's a pinker one. I think it's called Strawberry. It's on the 3rd shelf, I think, or 2nd shelf. It's on the 2nd shelf. And it's this water magnet, and yeah, right. Yeah, we'll go down one, the 3rd shelf, and they're to the right with the silver caps. And it has like a pink label on it, but I think it's called Strawberry. Thank you. Okay, we're going to try this one. Okay, so I'm going to wipe these off. This is fun. Not that one. Let me use this one. Let's just see what it looks like. Well, on the white one, I think I want to leave the white one like that, but I'm still going to wipe some off. I want to see what it looks like. So I'm not going to go wipe it off with a swipe pad or anything. I'm just going to take off the majority with my brush. I want to see what this looks like. So this one is called Strawberry Water. Open it for me. Oh, I got it. My hands, me and my lotion. Obviously, when I was transporting it, my pretty chrome color opened. Oh, let's see what this looks like. We don't have to keep it on. We're just going to see. I wonder what it'll look like layered. Oh, I kind of like this. So let me see. What do you guys think of it? It doesn't really look diamondy, but I wonder what it'd look like with this over it. You guys, I'm crazy, huh? Let's mix them. I left the pink on there. Let me wipe this off before I put it back in the thing. So I wiped off my applicator. It's kind of mauve. Kind of mauve, huh? I like the lighter one better. Okay, we'll quit playing. But I did like the pink by itself as well. So you have options. I actually wore that color in one of my designs not long ago. Maybe a couple months ago when I first got these. The Strawberry Watercolor. Okay, so let's stick with what where I'm heading. I feel like some faith would be pretty in here. It could be like an inclusion in the diamond of like going into another stone. Yeah, this is cool. Okay, let's activate this. Okay, I actually love these. They're so soft and pretty. Very, very simple. I feel like on a real person, it would probably look prettier because it's not such a darker background. Okay, let's do 30 seconds. And I'm going to go over one more coat on a couple of them. I should maybe add faith. Let me see. Do I have them right here? My faith is way over there. Okay, while that's curing, I'm going to get something. Thank you. My creativity is going crazy right now. I'm like, okay, I want this now. So I'm just going to grab some colors from right here. Yes, I'm going to add this. I'm going to add Starlight. And what other color do I have here? Starlight and maybe like a Sweet Lips. Let's see. I'm looking at my colors over here, guys. Too bad you can't see them, but you'll see them on the camera. Okay, so I'm bringing some colors out. I have to make it a little more fancier. I think this is pretty just how it is for some people, but we need to put a little pizzazz, right? Thank you so much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more coat here to make it a little more intense. Let me see what that looks like. Oh, that really makes it look diamondy. Which one do you guys like better? It looks a little more pinker with the one coat. I'm gonna leave the one coat. No problem. It's beautiful already. Just in case there's some left behind, I'm gonna activate it. There we go. Okay, so now let's go. Let me do that with my pan cure real quick because I don't want it not cured. Okay, so I have a new color here. I have Sugar Lips and I have Starlight. I also have, it's S Dust. It says S Dust. It's actually pretty though. Let's check this out. Ooh, okay. Maybe. This is Sweet Lips. Sweet Lips has a little color in it. I definitely like this too. This is Starlight, which I think is amazing. That looks really diamondy to me. So it's Starlight for sure. And then this one's very soft and it's called Frosty, but I don't think I'm going to use this. It's pretty fine, but it actually is very diamond looking too. Those are great colors, you guys. Very pretty colors. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this on my pink Sugar Lips. Not Sugar Lips, Sweet Lips. And this one is Starlight. I'm going to use those two. Yay! Okay, they're still going to be simple but pretty. So let me come in here with my, oh, this is so pretty. I'm just going to kind of random do it. So, you know, when your finger moves and you see different facets, I'm just going to put it in some spots. Oh, I like this. Sorry, I got to go further back, you guys. Those of you that watch it later would have the full screen, right? So that's ever so simple, but it's so pretty. It added like a prettier like sheen to it. This here, you could do something like, you could do the whole nail or something similar. Let's see. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. Which this right here over the entire thing, but it would cover a lot of my color, would be a very pretty nail as well. That looks diamondy. Ooh, I love it. Should I cover the whole nail? What do you guys think? I'll cover the whole nail here so we could see the difference. And kind of fade it down and not put it all the way to the end. Ooh, that is cute. Okay, let's do Sugar Lips that way. With the shorter, we'll go heavy and then fade it. Ah, yay. It's not Sugar Lips, it's Sweet Lips. Sugar Lips is a color, but it doesn't exist anymore. Okay, so I'm going to press this in. Diamonds are simple but elegant, so that's what we're doing right now. But I had to put glitter. I love them. I'm very happy with them. I just might wear one of these. I'm dead serious because, you know, I always wear nudish colors. This is so pretty. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I don't want to spend a lot of time on my nails, but I want them pretty, so push this in, clean this around. Okay, I'm just going to use this, my pin cure, which is from Gemini Cosmetics as well. It's $5 to $10 less than everybody else's, which is cool. It is the same company. And you get it less with your discount. So they have a white one and a black one. So on a person, this would clean better, but I always have to come back over and over. I just don't want it to get jaggedy on my side. So I have to come help Sally it not stay on her. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is come in. I'm going to leave it just like that. I thought I grabbed a new Build Pink. I grabbed a brand new clear sculptor. What's that going to do for me? I'm going to use the one I used yesterday. Let's see. I know there's some more left in here. Let's see. This thing's just not as tight, so it's letting air in. Let me use it to the end. Or maybe the middle. I know there's some in here. So let's see. Plenty. See? This is beautiful. It even looks more pink. There is nothing better than an encapsulated gel. I'm telling you, this is perfect. It's even prettier than I thought it was going to be. Yay! That's a brand new color I just used right now. All of these are on Gemini's website. I am using Young Nails Build Pink. I wouldn't use anything else to encapsulate. My foundation is Young Nails. But I'm behind the table and I want to use all the things too, just like you guys do. So that's the cool thing about my channel. I use all kinds of stuff. I think I like to follow stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to cure this around the perimeter. I'm doing this on my nails. You guys are going to see this on my nails. I love it. It's super simple, but super pretty. Oh, so cute. Okay, so I'm going to come here. Let's see what this looks like. Well, I don't know. That's pretty cute too. Ever so simple, but ever so pretty. Oh, this is pretty. This looks like a glass shimmery. Okay, I don't know which one I'm going to do. This one just looks like pure elegance, man. Super pretty. I'm so glad I remembered those two glitters. I basically have a salon in my house at our studio. If I didn't have a studio here, I'd never come home. So we live at the salon now, adding all this stuff. So I do both. Okay, hold on. This is starting to run. I don't want it to. Okay, let's hurry. Okay, so now let's look at these sideways. Like something so simple coming out like so elegant. Okay, so see, I still need a lot of body. This is a stiletto. So stiletto, you have way more product on the spine. Let me pop that bubble. I need more right there. That's why I like these pin cures. I don't mind my client going under. It kind of helps too, saves time. Oh, this is so pretty. But the pin cure helps you to where you could keep rolling. Sometimes when you let go of their hand, you lose them. I set my light in my gel. Hold on, me. Hold on a minute. I am creating a mess today. That's okay. I'm going to move this. I have gel on my towel and I'm going to get rid of it. It's kind of cool I do this live because you guys know it doesn't matter what level you are. You always, some days are struggle bus. Let me get my cured gel off of here. And let's get rid of this little guy that I was saving for my dust extractor. I don't need it here. I have very little space when I film. Very little. It's like working on a tiny, tiny station. So it flowed a little more than I wanted it to, but I don't even care. That happens all the time. And the more you could encapsulate, you don't want to keep it thick. So that's why you want to keep your design very thin on the base, because the more you encapsulate, the more you see all the detail you've done. And it creates a really cool dimension. It looks really deep, like you're looking inside like a kaleidoscope or something like that. So it did go a little wider on me, but I really don't care. So Stiletto is going to take a lot of product. I do charge extra for my shapes. Okay, so let's check this out. I think I'm going to put just a tad bit right there because I want to control my shape. It will look a little thick, but I'm going to leave a hair of it there. And I don't want to try to make it look perfect because it'll take more time trying to get it just high enough. When I could just run my e-file through it, over it really softly, and take off the amount I'm wanting off. I had a little spot there. Let me go a little bit more right there. Beautiful. Let's flash cure this. So that's why you make more money on longer nails. It takes you a little longer than the little shorties. But actually, you make the same amount of money on short nails with long in a day with your clientele because you're able to fit more people in. You just see more people when you do short nails. When you do longer nails, you see less people, but your income should fairly be the same, much be the same. Okay, so let's come in right here. And these are an overlay on a natural nail. You could have put your foundation with fiber gel. It's completely up to you. I use Synergy gel because her nails are strong and healthy. Oh, this is adorable. Look how cute this is. Okay, let's flash set her. Ooh-wee. These are sweet. I love them. I'm going to New Mexico tomorrow. I'm leaving in the morning. I'm going to take these colors with me. I'm going to have my mom look at this. I don't think she's on right now. She may want something like this. She wears very neutral because she lives in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I usually see her once a month. I haven't seen her 2 months. So you guys, when I do her nails, I'm going to take pictures of them and show you what she did for 2 months with her nails. And then I'll show you what I did after. I'm not doing a live there, but I am going to do her nails. So I will, maybe I'll go live on my Instagram to kind of show you. I'll do that. Okay, let's look at these from the side. Okay, so let me show you. I'm always missing right here. So I have a little bit left on my brush. I'm going to come right here and I'm just going to wipe off what's left on my brush. And I'm going to come in here and bring it in. Okay, I have a little bit of gel on my palette here. I wiped it, got it and wiped it in. This one I have a little bit more of a spot there I need to fill in. I just saw. There I go. This one had a little bit more too. Okay, let's cure her. 1 full minute, okay? This is a simple, pretty set. I love this. Man, all you April babies are lucky. But most of us have diamonds because we get married with diamonds. But I actually like stones too. Like I think like a citrine stone would be beautiful. I think one of my clients had an opal for her and diamonds around it. That's my birthstone, opal. And yeah, it's really a trend right now, I've noticed. So if you guys are enjoying this, I know it's simple. Let me know by smashing the like button. Gets me excited. So excited. Thank you, Love Queen, for your support as well. You're the best. Your name fits you very appropriate. Love this set, long and short, beautiful. Yes, Crystal. Hey, Victoria, how are you today? Our super cool moderator. Okay, look, I have all that little shiny on me still. Once you touch chrome, my one strawberry color here, I was traveling with it at a house call and my chrome wiggled open. That comes with the territory. That's why I charge a traveling fee. Sometimes my whole traveling fee is replacing product. No lie. So if you guys travel for nails or some of you do, some don't, it shouldn't be the same amount as in the salon. Your prices could be the same amount. There's a couple ways you could do it. You could charge a traveling fee and then what you charge in salon while you're at their house, right? That's what I do. Or you could make the nails more expensive at their house. But I kind of like the traveling fee, and this is why. Because you're definitely going to get that fee, right? And it isn't easy to travel. Look at what happens to my products and everything. So honestly, I would do traveling fee and then on top of the price on top of it. I would never travel for less than $100. That's just my opinion. My travel fee is $250 and $350. It just depends on how far I'm going. Okay, so now that we cured that 1 full minute, actually, I'm going to leave this on here. And I'm going to wipe my sticky off with So Wipe. Washington rules are tough for mobile techs. I'm not a mobile tech. Like, I'm not registered as a mobile tech. I'm registered. I mean, I've done celebrity work and everything. You could travel. If I did it all the time, if that was my main business, I would have to have a totally different, like something extra with it. But I'm even insured for my house calls. So, but yeah, every state is a different law, and I don't know all of them. But if I lived in the state, I sure would know theirs for sure. You need to figure out what your rules are. I know you can't do nails from home and run a business here. You can if you register it like that, and you have, in California it's the same as here. You have to have a bathroom that's connected and a separate entrance. So every state is so different. Why do they have to make it so confusing? Okay, so I'm just going to come here and make sure I have it a little straight to, let me get rid of this. So I'm going to kind of come in with my sides, but I'm going to leave it wide and fix it with my e-file. I'm just going to kind of come in a little. Want to make sure I have perfect. These look like 2x4s. And these ones are fine. These ones I'm barely going to have to file. They're very cute though. To me, they look like my version of diamonds. They're pretty. Let's see. Well, pretty close, you know. Pretty close. You know what would have been pretty under here? That like cellophane, like smooth, like mylar that has like a little pink glow or a little like, just a little glow underneath it, and then put that on top. Oh, that would have been pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use my X-Cut. Yeah, out of a vehicle, it is definitely different where they go into your vehicle, kind of like dog washers coming to your house, your nail tech's in front of the house doing your nails. There's a couple of people who have done that through OWC, like that came. They were mobile nail techs like that. I don't remember their names though, darn it, but I would remember them if I saw them. That's just me, for sure. Let me shut these glitters because yesterday I turned on my dust extractor and it blew everything to the side. So again, let me show you how I do this real quick. So I put it sideways so I could be comfortable right here. Okay, very comfortable. If you put it straight, you feel like you have to come out, and it's very uncomfortable that way. So I'm going to start with my X-Cut, and I'm going to go to 12,000 RPMs. So let's do our babies first. I'm going to come up over. So my little baby nails, I'm going to come right here. And I'm not going to put any pressure. I'm on 12,000. I'm just making contact and letting the bit do the work for me. So I always secure my cuticle first. And there is way too much on this. She's a baby now. So, but I'm giving her an arch. So let's come in underneath here. Go to 3. I put slight pressure, now no pressure. Let me show you what I'm doing here. See that? Oh, I need to turn this on. That will help us all out. There we go. And I guarantee you I'm going to file some out, but it doesn't matter. No pressure, just following through. Okay. Go a little tighter here. No pressure at all. No pressure at all. Just connection. Just connection. Just connect with the gel. Keep going. All I'm doing is just fine tuning it right here. Okay. I am going to get my hand file really fast just because, see how it looks a little jaggedy through here and stuff? I just want to make sure I could see where I need to file. And I do this during my service too. What did I do with my new file? I had it. That's all right. This is from my last feed. I always use a new file, but that's all right. I didn't work on a person. Okay, so when I did that, it showed me how thick it is here. And see the tip, how thick it is? So I'm going to come right here, and then I'm going to zone 3 into 2. Now this looks really good. I'm going to show you right now. And I just filed off my color, but that is okay. I still have my structure even though the color's filed off right there. I'm not worried about it. So see right here, you'll always file out through here. You have to trust the process with dimensional nails because you're always going to file something else somewhere. It's just part of the process. And I think it's important to fix it because it's for aesthetic purposes. It looks really pretty. So that's why I charge more for dimensional nails or custom work like this. But I feel like all work's custom. You're using your hands to build it. You're shaping them. It's pretty much all custom. A full well tip, shape not so custom, but your art is, or your polish job, you're customizing the look. So I think it's all pretty customizable to your liking or your client's liking. Okay, so now let's do the stilettos. I'm going to come right here. And I am going to not put any pressure. No pressure, just connection parallel with the nail. Let me dust off my hands so you could see what I'm doing. Remember, a dust extractor that is on your table is going to suck down, and you're always going to have it on your hands. But notice how I don't have it anywhere else on me? I don't have it anywhere else. See how I'm just shaping it? I kind of hold it like a pencil. See how close I'm holding it? And balancing. Remember, that's the key. If you're going like this, you're going to be a little more shaky or a little more off, okay? Okay, I'm going to peek at it this way and let's see. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Oh, and her thumb's coming off. Okay, Sally, you're over me. Okay, so I always favor a side, so I am going to come in here. Oh yes, this is very much looking stiletto now. See the difference? This is so pretty, this color. It just looks like so elegant. I really like it. Okay, so let's come in right here. And now let's do our eye formation. Make sure I am in screen. Let's go for it. Again, no pressure, just contact parallel on the nail, on top of the product. Okay, once you secure your side, it's a little here, a little funky, so I'm just straightening it all. Let's make sure it's really straight. Okay, yeah, it's lower here, so I'm going to come in here instead of with my file, but I'll check it with my file. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's come on this side and see. I'm going to come up with it. Oh wait, come here so you can see. Come up with it. Okay, I'm very happy with it now. So look at the side. It looks a little wonky, right? So I'm going to come in here with zone 1 into zone 2. Now I'm going to go to zone 3, and I'm putting pressure here. Pressure, but now slight pressure because my apex is here. Okay, I love that shape right there. See that? Okay, so now when you look at it down the barrel, let's see if I can show you this way. When you look down the barrel of it, see how it's fat here and here? So let's come in. I showed you it that way so you could see what I'm doing with it looking to me. I can't really show you the thickness this way. Sally will break. So I'm going to come in right here. No pressure. Just kind of bring it in right here first and bring it in right here first where it's the thickest, the widest. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is follow through, and I'm not putting any pressure. I'm just setting it down. It's turning 12,000 times per minute, per 60 seconds. So there's a reason why we use electric file for nails. It's doing the work for us. We just have to get our angles right and our vision of how we want it shaped, right? What did I just do? Oh, I didn't mess it up. So I'm going to do this extreme stiletto. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's do this one. See how much wider it had gotten too? Like a lot wider. Now I put slight pressure on this side, slight parallel, slight pressure, slight pressure, slight. Okay, now no pressure. How many of you have used this technique and it saved a lot of your time behind the chair now? I'm telling you, I know that at Young Health they'd say I was a surgeon with this. I'm really good with the e-file. Typically, I've always used it mainly for my work, and it saved my career. I'm barely starting to feel my hands a little tired, but I've done this since birth, 33 years. Since birth. I did it right out of high school. I love it. But I've done my own nails since I was 4. My mom bought me Avon polish because she would polish hers and I'd polish mine. Remember they used to have, I don't know, you guys might be too young, but they used to have like a pill polish or a really quick drying that was kind of rubbery. I'd do my own nails. She's the reason why I'm a nail tech. No, she tried to talk me out of it, actually. She's like, you're going to do nails or you're going to go to beauty school and hair? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, so you have to touch people's feet. I'm like, I know, Mom. I kind of want to do it. They're proud of me now. My brother was like, you could be whatever you want to be and you're going to do nails? I'm like, yes. So, but I've really done well with my career. I really have. I feel like I've done everything I've wanted to do. I've set my mind to and I've accomplished. Now I'm on my new adventure here with you guys, and I have major goals with you guys. Major. So it's a fun change. Let's see this. I'm going to shorten it a tad bit. Okay, I need to make sure that this is even here. Stiletto takes me a long time compared to other nails. One wrong move and you've messed it up. All right. Actually, I did changed my client's nails. I tightened it up to stiletto. She had a mean pinch already. She had velvet. I shortened them and stiletto them out. They're actually on my page. She posted them. You should check out her page. Her page is amazing. It's the True Chloe. She's such a talented person. Okay. Okay, Sally. You're on my nerve. So what you see me doing right now, sometimes I do this more often and sometimes I don't. It just depends on how the nail is looking. I'll come and get my file so I know where to file. So now I have it where I need it, and now I know where to bring it all in. Okay, I love it. Let's get a little tighter here. Let's bring it up a tad bit here. Okay, I'm liking this. Come in a little more here. I'm comparing it to my neighbor, so that's how I know where to go. So see how narrow her finger is here. Come in a little more. Okay, so now I'm going to switch because I feel like I'm going to take off too much with this to my 150 Arbor Van. Sally, you dusty. Okay. Let's turn this to 9,000 RPMs on both lengths, okay? So if I was doing shorties, I'd already be done with these nails. So that's what I'm talking about. You see more people in the day with shorties than you do freestyling long nails. But you learn how to book as you get experienced with your timing. Nothing's worse than having anxiety of running late and your client's like, I need to be out by this time because I had an unexpected meeting. I'm like, oh, really? Okay. Hi, everybody who just got on here. So we're doing a diamond nail for the birthstone of April. For the birthstone of April. And the products I use, I'll go over them again. It's like simple but elegant, I feel like, this design. Okay, now let's look at this way. Those look the same. Let's look here. This needs a little bit right here. This needs a little bit here. I'm gonna kind of come in and straight to make it look the same. So at this point, I'm still gonna file this direction, but do you see how I get it in so I don't have to hand file so much? And honestly, you very rarely see people do this with their e-file. It looks really fat on there, but they're really not. So it may not be perfect, but it will be when I'll get as close to perfect as I can when I'm done. Okay, it's a little fat here and a little fat here. All righty, let's do the good stuff now. First, let's dust us all off, me and Sally. So this will suck it up. Okay, okay. Let's turn her off. We're gonna open this, turn her upside down. There's her dust. Now let's get rid of this. I am using the Nova Nail table towels. This side is plastic, this side is soft cotton. And I'm going to get my cuticle bit out so I could do her cuticle work. Even though Sally doesn't have cuticles, it still makes your polish job amazing. Okay, so now let's fix this shape. I need to get a new file. Here's the file that I started with. There we go. A new file is so sharp that it gets you in your shape right away. So if you think you're saving money reusing your files, you're actually taking longer because your shape doesn't come in that fast. So if you weigh out the cost, you'll be making more if you do have a sharp one every time. And that's just from experience, me keeping track of what I make off of what and what stuff I've changed. To me, I mean, I run my own business. I need to know what stuff is costing me, what's more cost effective, how do I go faster, like many things. And I've had a lot of years to figure it out. And I feel like I have it nailed down. Plus, it's very sanitary to use another one. But a lot of times you're not even touching their DNA or their skin or like even their nail, you're just on top. So if you reuse it and it's still sharp, I mean, it's fine, but it's not fine with state board, most state boards. So I filed that a lot, but I do that a lot with dimensions on short. I'm not even worried about it. I do it all the time. Trust me, I do it and send my clients off. They look perfect when they leave and they come back all intact. Great for their rebalance or their fill. I wouldn't teach you or show you anything that I wouldn't do myself in Salon. And I mix a lot of different stuff, you guys. I do. Okay, so I'm going to come right here and make sure this is straight. Sally, you're super stiff. So I'm going to come here and put more pressure on my tip because she's anchored just a tad bit. So I'm put more pressure on my tip. And I'm going to make this one really sharp. Sharper than yesterday's. I'm just going to make it really tight. Ew, that's wicked. They just look wicked. So when you do like almond or like extreme almond, they're a little softer, right? I've been wearing that for a while. When you do stiletto, they're like, bam. They're just this wicked statement piece that it's not for everybody, right? But it gives it just a really cool attitude shape. Okay, so now let's make sure these are tight. So all my shape is coming in really good now. So I don't eliminate any of these steps ever. Why do I not? Because I want my work to be consistent every time, rather if it's a short nail or a long nail. I want my clients, when she walks out, to be in love with her nails or his nails every time. There are some guys that get their nails done too, like manicures. The other day when we were in New York, the guy said, I actually, we were doing our little vlog thing, our filming, and he was like, I always get my nails done. I don't sometimes get color, but I just like my nails to look nice. It's a thing. See, stiletto takes me the longest, huh? A little longer, probably as long as my, I'm gonna go a little more narrow to match my other one. Kind of as long as coffin. Oh, I love these. A little bit more here. I'm looking down the barrel. Okay, I love them. Now let's fix them all really quick. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for coming on here and hanging out with us. Our Vibe Tribe is getting a lot bigger. I'm so excited. If you follow us on our Twitch, chances of your giveaways are huge because we don't yet have like 800 people on at once. Eventually I will. Watch me grow. Okay, so I'm going to go to 6,000 RPMs. Okay, let's come right here. Always this side I have to come in and tighten it up a little because I'm right-handed. My left side gets left out. I'm going to have to do some tuning up, no problem. Okay, now let's use swipe to change the pH balance and to clean off all debris that is on there. Let's go into protein bond. Okay, I'm going to protein bond all these. Tuesday teaching hundreds of people. What did they say, babe? I saw like the comments. That's all right.
Is it difficult to run your own salon?
Is it difficult to run your own salon? It's time consuming. I mean, it definitely is. It's got its pros and cons, but when you're the owner, it does help too. You have to stay on top of everything, making sure everybody has their insurance, making sure you're running a bunch of different personalities. So I would say it's a lot more challenging than having your own space, but I've done both. I'm at the point in my career that yes, I have to do all the business aspects like my expense charts and all of those things, but I don't have a bunch of people in our salon. It's just Eric and I now. So it's much easier on that level. But like I told you, I've done many things in my career. I owned my own salon for almost 7 years. I got tired of it and sold it. It was called Deja Vu, and it was in Tulare, California. And look it up. It's still there. It's called Deja Vu. The same people who bought it have it and still work there. They just moved location where it was downtown, and they moved the block away to a little bit of a different building. So yeah, so I did that. I was successful with that. I've had my own store. I had a young nail store. I've done a lot of stuff, but when I make my mind to do something, I go all in. I don't just dabble. I'm in all the way. There is no halving it. I go in very, very, I'm looking for my manicure top, But my favorite thing is teaching you guys and kind of like inspiring you and watching you grow. I love doing my clients. I love everything I do. I like working with young nails. I love being brand partnership with Gemini. I know California is moving to Las Vegas, and I was having a conversation. I like young nails, and everybody were like, are you ready? I'm like, I don't know. Let's see when it gets here if I'm going to go that route again. I may, because I feel like I could get like the prices right, and I'm getting older and I'm wanting to make great money so I could retire one day, but I'll always still do nails. I'm not ready to retire right now. I have a good 10 years maybe 13 left in me. Maybe. I don't think I'll ever quit. I'll be 80 having espresso martinis with me and Tracy doing nails on each other. Hold on, there's a little spot that I didn't file right there. Boom. Just make sure there's no dust. I've done that on a client too. So make sure you get your top everywhere, okay? So here's these. Now I'm going to come in and cure them 30 seconds. Oh yeah, the days I went through the new glitters. Eric, could you grab me? I'll tell you where they're at. The second from the bottom shelf on the left are all the new launches that came this month, or the glitter launches. So they're asking for them. Yes, you're coming too, Miss Cheryl's place. We're all about the same age. I'm not leaving you out, girl. Anytime you're here, you're welcome. Oh, the second shelf from the bottom? All Gemini. Left, right there. Yes, thank you. So all those, there may be some that aren't new. I'll know which ones are. I have one of them here.
What about these?
Just what I showed you. Those are not new. Sweet Lips. Okay, one of these aren't either, but I know which one when I pull them out. So I'll share all the new glitters with you in just a second. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so now let's fix our color. So I'm going to come in with this. I am going to get this. And I think what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to use my applicator. Oh, I didn't use the pink, but that is a pretty color. I'm going to get my water magnet color here. Hi, my stony begonia. Our little doggy. He's like, you're still up here? When are you coming back? So, oh, you know what I need to do? I have to do my white base. Dang it, I forgot. That's okay, because the color won't look the same. And I have to do my pink base. That's okay. Comes with the territory if they're paying for their dimensions. Okay, so I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to do my pink base right here. I'm going to come in. And I'm going to come in here. I'm using a striping brush. This one's from Gemini. I believe they have other colors, but it is Kolinsky, so I love it. I don't mind this color though. I wish it was red all the way through though. Now I'm being picky. Let's wipe this one off. Let's go into white. I'm dipping in the white base. It's actually kind of the thickness as a gaudy polish, so it's not, this is not gonna create any thickness on your nail by adding, okay? So I'm going to move these back and I'm going to pin cure them. I would put my client under the light while I did the other side, but it's Sally, so I'm going to pin cure her. And anywhere between 15 and 30 seconds typically. So now I have my little watercolor here, my water magnet, and it's called Crystal Clear Water. I'm going to come right here. See, it already looks better.
Are the YM brushes Kolinsky?
YM brushes, some of them are Kolinsky and some are a natural hair from I don't know who or what, but they're not synthetic. So some are, I don't know who or what, but back in the day, I made my own striping brush with my hair, but I have natural curly hair. So I made it with my friend's hair. We'd cut a little piece and then we'd glue it on the end of an orange wood stick. You got to remember, I got my license in '91. There was not a lot of like nail stuff. I could have went to the art supply store, but I wasn't thinking of that. I was 18 years old and I was being creative with, so we would make our own striping brushes, you guys. How funny. And why not? If you don't have the money at the time or don't want to, and you're a do-it-yourselfer, just make yours if you have straight hair. You can make them as thick as you want, as thin as you want. Dog hair. If I took Stone's hair, it wouldn't give though. It's like straight, but very stiff. He looks like a miniature lab. He has dachshund, weenie dachshund. He has Chihuahua. He has lab in him. He came from the country. I'm not lying either. He's a mixture of everything. I don't know. For all we know, his uncle could be his daddy. I'm just kidding. I can't go there. When you rescue a dog, you really don't know. But that's okay. Oh, let's go ahead and kind of activate it. There we go. Let's cure it. We're almost done. And then I'm going to show you guys the glitters. So I used, where'd it go? I used Slight, or is it Slay? Let me see. I got to look at it because I don't remember. Slight. Okay. And I used, not Sweet Lips. Boop, boop, boop. And I'll go closer. Okay, so I'm going to use my striping brush for this, and I'm going to go ahead and lay it down here. I'm kind of doing a glitter brush. See how I hold on to the back end and then I push it in. Okay, let's go ahead and do it for this one. This one didn't have as much. Okay, wipe that off, and let's come in with the next color. Yesterday I didn't file off hardly any. I had, oops, wrong color, but it didn't. It's not going to hold on because it already had the glitter full on it. No worries. Okay, so let's push in the back. Okay, I'm going to actually use my tool to do it. Come in right here. Then I'm going to press, 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 press. Wipe this off. Make sure my sides are clean. And attention to detail is what sells, you guys. That's what people love when they come. Everybody, it's like nobody wants to pay a lot for their nails, but they expect them to look flawless. But I don't want to pay a lot for anything either, but I do for things because I like the way that person does it. Set yourself apart from the rest, even if you work across the street or next door to another salon. Make sure you set your work apart and your consistency, all of that. Okay, I'm in love with this. Let's move this to the side. Now I'm going to pin cure her, or she could go under the light while you do the others. So happy birthday to all you April babies, you little Aries. I'm going to come in again. Wait, hold on a minute. There's one sticking up, so I'm going to show you how I fix it. Right here, I'm going to come in and just cut it off. See how I cut off the little one sticking up? I like to look at them sideways too to see if there's anything sticking up. Okay, so now I'm going to come in again with manicure top, and then I'm going to come in with top of choice. I don't just do one because chances are you still feel like your glitter you added. So I'm somebody who always puts two on top, but I use top coats that aren't thick. And manicure is a very thin top coat, and I love it. So it cures tight, meaning like it's not adding any bulk.
There was a question on Young Nell's Twitch today about what do you do when you don't have so much of a sticky layer on a nail polish?
Yes. And what did they say?
Didn't really get a good answer.
Okay, so today on Young Nell's Twitch, somebody asked, what do you do with a polish that doesn't really have a tacky layer and you need one? Where would you go with it? I bet you guys could answer that because I have covered that a lot. So you would, does anybody know? Let me wait and see. You would come in with Protein Bond and base. Yes, Love Queen. Girl, you are getting so educated. She understands the value. Thank you, girl, so much. That's exactly correct.
Or manicure.
Or manicure top, but depending, manicure top is if you're doing what I'm doing right now. But what if it's encapsulated? I would never put manicure top in the middle of it. I would put base, synergy base. Okay. All these little steps, like people don't realize, they think nails is just so easy. It is once you start, but you learn something new every day, right? Tell me you guys are not learning something new every day. I do. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So I am going to go into, I would use stain resistant if it was a hairdresser. Why not use this top coat? I'll end the week with it. I've actually really liked it. It's Koopa and it's Gemini Cosmetic carries it and it has a refill and I'm actually impressed. Very impressed. And it cures really tight. So there's many top coats. You could have put another manicure top coat if you wanted. You could go into stain resistant. You could use gloss. You could use your favorite top coat finishing gel. So this is a non-tack. And I just think it's pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. So now make sure that your top coat isn't going anywhere. It's not. I just wanted to double check. This stays pretty tight. Okay, let's finish cure these. I'm going to do 1 full minute, 60 seconds, and then I'm going to pull out the new glitters, okay? They are all live now. When I brought them out that day, there was only 3 that were live. So you could purchase all of these. They will be in the description as well, but I want you to see the colors.
Is that top coat as smooth as that?
Okay, you know what? It is as smooth as Gotti. Like, do the test with it. It is. Gotti's very smooth too. I think they're very similar, but what I like about this one, it's a tad bit thinner. A tad, but I love Gotti top coat. It's a tad bit thinner, and I like the clear brush. Why? Because I could see what the nail's going to look like. I don't know. Why do I like the clear brush? It's just prettier. I don't like the cloudy brushes. And it's just satisfying to me. It's like my little treat to myself. But what I like about this, I'm going to order the refill so you guys will see it. Because I am going to have this in my salon too as well. I'll never do without stain resistant, manicure top, gloss. I'll always have gloss. And I tell you why I use them and when I use them all the time. If you only have one, okay. I'd probably pick gloss because that would be a stain resistant and a top coat for everything. But I like to have different ones for different reasons. And I tell you why as I teach. You guys tell me, have you guys tried this? A lot of you guys said that you've been using this top coat forever. You love it. Good thing Monday is my school day. I love it. Okay, this is almost done. I think I restarted it. There it goes. So look at how glossy this is. Okay. They look like diamonds, my version of diamonds. Remember I showed you the other color that you could use as diamonds too. I must have chucked it. Oh, here it is. It's a vibe. And you know how it facets? Sometimes you see that coming out of your diamond. So it just depends on the person you're doing it on. If you come in, you just received it and you like it so far. The only reason why I started to put it on a couple of my clients is because I wore it myself this time and it wore pretty. So a couple of them, I put it on my little shorties clients and I trust that everybody's saying they like it. So there's my little diamond series, you guys. It's pretty, pretty. And the glitters I used, I'm going to set them right there. I'll have Sally hold on to them. I'm pretty brave doing this. Sweet Lips and Strat, like the stratosphere. We named that one too, didn't we? Stratosphere. So here's your colors we used in here. I also used this color here. So I'll put it right here so you guys could see in the description. It would be in the description, but you could see in a picture. So I used mainly Kokoist, Young Nails, and Maybe I'll speak English eventually. Baby's breath is so sweet. So kind of looks like diamond dust, but a bigger cut and has a little more gold in it. So I'm going to put these on my fingers, okay? But first I'm going to put them all out. Baby's breath. Moonstone. And Moonstone totally has these colors in it. I love these. I haven't used Moonstone with you guys yet. I will definitely incorporate these colors. Sassy is so cute. I love Sassy as well. Oh, these could be my exclusives too, because I'll zoom out. Okay. Sorry, guys. Oh, it did. Okay, because I got a phone call, you guys, it went really close. So let me zoom all the way out. Hold on, I'll wait for you guys. I have her on my emergency contacts, and I forgot to take her off while I go live because she'll come through when I have do not disturb. So is that better? Yeah. Let me see. We're almost done. I'm just showing you colors. Every time I get a phone call, this happens. This one is Rainbow Quartz. Oh, they're all so pretty. And then we got, and I used these the other day, Rock Me Up. So it's like Rockstar, but a different cut and has like a really glossy finish to it. It's like Mylar cut perfect. Okay, so let's see right here. I know my thing's closer, so I don't have to get it too close. So I'm going to show you on my fingers. So look at how pretty this is. Hold on, let me catch up to this because it's not looking like my screen. So right here, look at this right here. Look at the difference. It looks like they're all the same until you put them on something else. So these are all slightly different and have different tones to them. So hold on, let me find my spot. You guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, I think I'm there now. Let's see. Okay, so they all have a little bit of gold in them, but they're so cute. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I thought it was so cool. So cool. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you, everybody. Hopefully you got all your questions answered. And Love Queen, thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. Have such a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I am not going to be on till Monday. Monday, I'll be on Twitch. Can you give me the time? I think it's 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or let's see, it's 7:38 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It'll be 8:30 my time because I'm going to be Mountain Time. So that's why I said 8:30. I have it in my calendar as that. But I will see you guys join us. I'll be remotely in. Eric will be here. I will be in New Mexico. Who knows? I might show you some stones and some implements that I'll do for next live. My mom is a jewelry designer, and she has everything from raw diamonds to every raw stone you could probably think of. So it'll be a fun chat with us. And then when I get back, we'll do a giveaway. So I hope you guys come and join us with that. I'll be including stuff in my stories. New Mexico, so beautiful. I love it so much. And I can't wait to see my mama and my brother and my nieces and nephews. Let me see. Okay, we have a very special May 5th Twitch at 7:30 a.m. That's our next one after we come on Monday. And we're having a special guest, Tipsy Diva, Tipsy Nell Diva, right? Yeah. And she's from Norway. So our time difference, we had to go on really early because she's going to join us evening there and morning with us. You guys cannot miss that. Her story is incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing her face and chatting with her myself. She's pretty special to us. She'll probably tell you the story. That's why we're having her on here. She's now in competitions. She is such an inspiration, like all of you are too. So thank you guys so much. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Eric and I both do. Have such a beautiful weekend. I'll see you next live and next Twitch. And if you have any questions, remember to go in and put them on because I answer every question Eric and I do on our YouTube. Thank you. Bye.